Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Jordan, also known as S71Woot on YouTube. Holy shit, a fucking dark crystal. Congrats, retarded. Oh, lordy. But anyways, welcome back to another video, guys. We are starting off fresh on our Ironman series right now. As I spoke in my last video, it was more like just like an intro to the series and me getting my VIP donator. But yeah, right now we are going to focus mainly on our Ironman while AFKing on our main account. So, like I said in the last video, I will run through a few quick rules real quick. So first off, all of my supplies I have to get by myself. That includes fucking runes. Whatever I will end up needing, I have to craft by myself, which will be a pain in the ass, but I feel like it adds a little bit more of a challenge to the game. So that includes potions, runes, food especially. I mean, I can fletch a magic shortbow or a magic shortbow. But yeah, just stuff like that has to be obtained through skilling. Another thing, if there is an item that I have no way of achieving that is a spawnable, like for example an Amulet of Fury, it is the only amulet I can really obtain per se. Only way I can do that is if I spend 100 mil to buy the item. Another thing we'll be doing is for all of the Barrows equipment needs that we will need in the future, everything has to be done through Barrows. So that means in the long run, if I get, say, 4 Derex plate bodies, I can trade those 4 Derex plate bodies in for a full set of something else. So basically one drop at Barrows equals one whatever I want for a Barrows piece. So if I get a Barrows chest plate and I have one, I will trade it in for like a Carol's top. That way I can't just spawn random Barrows pieces. But yeah, I will probably make up a few more rules as I go. But for now, that is what we're gonna kick off. So we are gonna drop. Well, actually, we'll buy that right away. No, we can't. Just can't. It's 100 mil, not 10. So we are gonna drop our one Amulet of Fear that we did have. I am going to be keeping my starter kit as well as the fire case, which I will unlock eventually. I have to figure out a fair price for those as well. But I have a feeling I'll be using kilns for the most part anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Torsos we can't get rid of, and then Bloodlust Scrolls are fair game as well. But yeah, right away to start off the video, we are going to do some skilling. So main thing I want to get out of the way right away is going to be some potions as well as mining and smithing. So we will probably start out with some fucking mining. Oh, I am not looking forward to it, but it needs to be done. Another thing, eventually, probably not too far in the future, with all of our dailies that we will be doing, we will be buying some stuff out of here, including the Staff of the Dead, the Sarasaur, the ACB, Berserker Ring, and probably a Dragon Defender. Just for the main fact that it would be really helpful. Now, as for like blood whips, the blood bows, the crossbow included as well as the blood staff, only way we can obtain those is by buying them through our blood perk abilities. So once we get enough blood money to purchase a whip, which will be not too much actually, 300, 650. So after 650 blood money, we permanently unlock that item. That seems fair enough to me. We might add a little price if we do die with it, just so we can keep our cash flow needed as always. But yeah, with all that being said, we are going to jump right into some skilling. Like I said, we'll start out with some smithing and some mining just so we can buy ourselves, or not buy ourselves, just so we can make ourselves probably some starting knives. Because those knives should be able to drag us along quite a ways, and then prayer is going to be a bitch and a half, but we will get there eventually. But anyways, let's hop right into it. Alright, so mining and smithing for a little bit just so we can get some starting off knives. We should have enough to get probably, well, hopefully 70 range, but that we did get 70 mining as well as 58 smithing, just to show you as like a 1-to-4 ratio EXP wise, but it's not too bad. So we are going to do some fletching now so we can make some bolts pretty soon as well. I have to be fletching and crafting so we make our bolts. But other than that, I mean, Herblore will come up pretty soon as well as cooking and fishing. then we should be ready to start training the account. I'm not really looking into making any runes anytime soon. My plan as of right now is hopefully to get a rune pouch off of Brutal Green Dragons. I'm pretty sure that's the best one to get off of. It's a 1 in 1200. Oh my lord. Rune pouch. Or a Lava Dragon, it is 1 in 1200. So yeah, we're looking at a 1 in 1200 drop for a fucking rune pouch. I mean, I know we can get it eventually. It's just going to take me a long ass time to do. And I was hoping I could make amulets because there is a rock there that looks like a gold ore, but it is soft clay for some reason textured as gold ore. So unfortunately we are unable to make our own gold bar. So when we do want to make an amulet, we will spawn in the gold bar as well as whatever gem it is we need, just because gems are not a drop either. So yeah, we're going to be woodcutting for a little while, get up to, I think we'll need, well, 63 fletching for sure. We might go a little bit higher than that depending on how I am feeling. But yeah, we'll be back once we hit probably 70 fletching. Alright guys, so we did end up doing a little bit of woodcutting and fletching. Got 60 fletching as well as 80 woodcutting. So we're going to finish off getting 63 fletching, and then we're just going to grind out woodcutting until we can get some adamant bolts. Oh my lord. Get some adamant bolts so we can start making some ruby bolts, and then we can actually go start doing some PVMing with range. One thing I did run into though is I was going to make some dart tips, but as you can see, you can't. So what I'm going to do is I have 12 bars here. I'm going to drop all of them and spawn in 120 dart tips just to make it a little, well, make it right, I should say. So we are going to spawn in the steel dart tips, get 120 of them. It's not spawnable. Well, fuck, are you kidding me? That's stupid. Alright, so guess what? We're not doing that. But now I am going to spawn my fucking steel bars back so we can continue on with apparently wasting our time. But it's all going to be worth it. I keep telling myself, maybe not. But we're going to make some more throwing knives, getting 3.7k per bar. Not too terrible. I might end up doing just some iron bars until we do a hit level. I think we need 70 something. Can I look at it? No. Okay, I believe I need 72 or 78 to make adamant bolts. I'm hoping that I can make fucking bolts on here. If not, well, we will have to make a small rule change, and it does not look like we can make steel bolts, so I don't believe we'll be able to make adamant bolts. Fuck. Alright, so I did notice in my last video, guy named Ken, I think Ken plays games or something like that. Anyways, his name is Ken. He plays Rune X. He's known for his Rune X videos. He did suggest that I don't make ammunition, and you know what? Come to think of it, since I actually can't make anything besides fucking knives, we will be able to spawn ourselves some ammunition. Ammunition and runes, we will be able to spawn ourselves. That way we're not worrying 24/7 about how we're going to get more fucking darts because we can't, or more bolts because we can't make any. I mean, we can buy some from the blood money shop, but it is not worth it by any means, and I don't feel like spending 400 blood money on, I think it's 200 bolts maybe, because that blood money, it will take me a while to get starting off especially. But yeah, so we are going to be able to just spawn bolts, any ammunition we need, as well as be able to spawn runes. That way we have a slight advantage towards our beginning of PVMing, but not too much. But I'm rambling on way too fucking much. We're gonna sit here for a little while longer, probably just mine some iron ore, get a couple hundred of them, and then we'll start going towards some PVMing. See you in a bit. Alright guys, so we just mined our last inventory of iron ore for a little while at least. I'm getting burnt out of doing mining and smithing right now. With that being said, our levels aren't that high, so I don't really feel like showing you. But, yeah, no, I've had enough fun with this for now. So one thing I did decide that we're going to do next before we end off today's video is we are going to do the, we'll be doing the thieving and the voting daily, just for an extra little bit of blood money and some cash. Because after we get that cash, we can start buying some stuff from the coin shop and most likely being able to train our accounts here pretty soon, which I cannot wait for. It'll be a great experience for me to do. So biggest thing that biggest thing I'll need to do is I do need to get my prayer up as well as my range. So right away will just be a 1 defense pier with foreseeably 99 range and hopefully 52 prayer by at the least. That way we can just use some basic bosses with range until we can actually get some blood money to buy better gear. But for now, let's go home and start our thieving. Alright, so we are coming in on our last thieve as well as our voting daily. Let's get that too. Claim supporter 1 is also done. That is beautiful. Gives us another 5 vote tickets. Not bad. So that does put us at a total of 9 vote tickets, as well as setting up 35 blood money, 158 mil. Not bad, not bad. So we are going to buy a few things right away. One of them being the armadillo crossbow. That'll really help us out in the long run. We'll buy an archer's ring as well. And really, that's probably the extent of what we'll get from there. Vote shop, we are going to sell these in there so we get the most we have. So we are at 9 right now. We might end up saving for donator rank, but most likely just end up buying ourselves the Ring of Vigor pretty soon, a couple days. But blood shop, we have 35 blood money to use up. I'm not sure if I can actually get anything or not, but we'll take a look real quick. Just something that might help us out a little bit. Does not look like we can, but I'm not too bothered by it right now. The Habitant's only 50 blood money. We'll definitely take a look at that again soon. Pegasians are 100, Goliaths, Swifts are 200, and then here are the bolts I was talking about. 2 blood money per bolt. Not really worth it in my opinion, but we might end up doing it like that too. We're going to try an Archer's Ring Eye. What's the stat difference on that? That gives 8, and then that gives 4. Alright, we'll actually buy the Archer's Ring Eye. Blood money really isn't going to be that hard to get by, so I'm not too worried about it. We will keep the regular Archer's Ring just in case we do die. But let's bank that, grab out our darts, and this is where we're going to end off today's video. So, not a whole lot did happen. We just got a few of our basic starting needs. I mean, as you can see, not really rocking with a whole lot, but, I mean, it'll do for now. Let's get on normal spell book. And here we are. So, biggest thing I'm going to work on off camera is getting my ranged up. I want to get that to at least 75 so we can use the armadillo crossbow. And then we can also go start doing some of the brutal green dragons in the wilderness. Hopefully we can find a little safe spot for them, or if not, it'll be a long time trying to get 43 prayer. But anyways, with all that being said, thank you very much for tuning in today's video. Once again, I am sorry it didn't really contain a whole lot of progress in it. I just want to get the account running, and so far we did just that. Oh, before I forget, there isn't a way we can actually get an Ava's, so we are going to spawn one in, and we will drop the 100 mil for it. Rip. But there we go. We got the Ava's. Actually, should I just bag it? No, I'll just drop it. Some noob can get that 100 mil. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.